Hey y'all, it's your girl Esneo here, and we're back with Shivering Hearts, Part 2. So now we have like this mystery going on with this girl who seems to be having a mental breakdown. And some kind of way, everything that's happening in the town, she like has dreams and they keep coming true. And there are these bizarre events where people are either turning into goo, um, go up in flames, and just all kind of weird stuff. So hopefully we get to the bottom of it. All right. Oops. Ah, the light, it burns. Rin, never change, okay? Ooh. Okay, so last time the music was kind of loud. Um, and I had to talk over it. So I'm gonna adjust the volume of the background music. Sound effects can stay. But I am gonna do like this. Alright. Hopefully that fixes the audio. Kinda? Not sure. Oh, did the girl leave? Because you're not supposed to leave her when she's while she's here. It's you two. Malia's parents had me search for you all day yesterday for stealing away their child, but frankly, they pissed me off. I told them I had more important things to do. Good. Good, Gerald. Gerald, was it? What happened to Neville? Have you seen the village elder around? Where are Malia's parents? You're not a very good guard, you know that? Wow. Okay. Okay, we know what happened to Neville. But, let's ask about, Malia's parents. No idea about the mother, but I saw that ogre of a father go back to their house just west of here, over the bridge. Okay. Let's ask about the village elder. Eleanor? She's by the cliffside to the east of here. Apparently they found the body of young lad Cassius. Poor kid. Think she would like to hear your side of the story as well. Shit. We can say that now, I think. Gerald, was it? What happened to Neville? Neville? The guy who turned into goop? We had to scoop him up into little jars and bury him with the other bodies. He was too dangerous to deal with otherwise. It feels like every day this little village is getting smaller and smaller. Alright. We have to get going. Hey, are you two on a journey somewhere? We are on our way to the capital of Euro. I didn't know that. The city of 1,000 eyes. No one has ever seen the leader of Euro. Some say it's a mighty dragon. Others say it's a hermaphrodite god of peace. We don't say that word now. Others even say there is no leader, and that it is under rule by the citizenry in some form of shared consciousness. Sounds like a laugh. Send me a postcard when you get there. If I have time. You ain't getting Jack. It'll be my pleasure, Gerald. She remembers my name. Looking forward to it. Okay. I don't know. Malia doesn't want us to talk to the village head. Ah, my young friends. Elder Eleanor has informed me that you can pass unmolested to the northern lands. Unmolested? Is that why you're away from your post? You have no idea how happy I am that I don't have to stand there anymore in one place. It was almost 48 hours straight. I was going insane. I just love watching the river on a nice day. Life isn't all that complicated, really. You know, what with needing money. I'm guessing we don't need to be here. Let's just go ahead and go along with the story beat. Man. Jeez. Yes. Frond, Reginald, I'm so very sorry about your loss. You found your son at the bottom of the cliff when the tide was out. He must have tripped and perished on the rocks below. Cassius. Frond screams. There's so much pain in his voice. He collapses to his knees and buries his face in his hands. Reginald gets on his knees and embraces Frond. Don't worry, Frond. He's with the others now. He was just a kid. Why did it come to this? Frond is sobbing. Reg covers his face. Tears fall down his strong features. Frond, Reg. Neither of them respond. There's no more words to be said. You, Malia's parents, have been screaming at me all of yesterday. They were giving me a right headache. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't have the guards beat you and your friend viciously with big sticks. What is this? Caveman times? Hey, that's not very nice. Elder, we think Malia shouldn't be with her parents. It's nothing, see ya. Oh, really? I don't need the advice from outsiders who know nothing about our situation. What is the matter? Their fighting is harming her mentally. Malia is scared of her parents. Goodness, is it to that extent? Has Malia spoken to you about it? She's told me everything. Did she? Well, she has told us that she's upset. I don't know if that means that. I'm gonna say she's told me everything. She's taken aback. There's visible sadness in her eyes. Has she now? Silly girl, why didn't she come to me first about it? How did you not notice the family situation? She must not have wanted to trouble you. Possibly. I made the call that this whole business should stay within the family, and that the parents should sort out their own problems. I was clearly the wrong. I admit I haven't had my eye on her family in a while. This is a failure on my part. You seem to know the situation better than me. What do you suggest? You're the leader here, that's why I came to you. Malia and her parents should be separated. You need to talk to the parents, they respect you. Do they? I have no idea if they would turn around and have a good change of heart. But even if she's separated, is that girl her sister or like her cousin, the one that's near the mushrooms and grapes and stuff? I'm gonna say she needs to be separated. If that's what you feel is best, but I will go talk to Malia first and see what she wants. They cannot see me as exclusively taking her side, however. Come meet me with them. They live on the northwestern part of town, over the bridge. God damn it. We have done all we can do. I'll trust your judgment on this. Let's meet Eleanor to talk with Malia's parents. Okay, the parents don't like us though? Reginald is speechless. He doesn't even respond to your presence. Frond is silent. Frond is silent. Jeez. You know, some censorship is tasteful and hurts less. You knock on the door, but nobody answers. Where could Malia's parents have gotten to? Suddenly, you hear loud footsteps from inside. You turn the doorknob. Surprisingly, it's unlocked. Bro. All the bodies are empty. A wild party, perhaps? Or maybe he's not in control of himself. There is a demon afoot. A broken bottle lays on the ground in a pool of wine. The wine is unusually of a deep, very deep red color. It smells pungent. You too. He stinks of old wine. Where is she? That's none of your concern. Where is my daughter? You step the F back, sir. If you lay a finger on us, Neil, I will end you. Yeah, Ren. Marcus slumps down to the floor. Pathetic man. What kind of home is this? She needs to stay with people that won't make her afraid. Okay. Yeah, she needs to stay with people who won't make her afraid. I decide what is right for my child. That's my right as her father. She is property. Where's Malia's mother? Please, Marcus, can't you see how much you're hurting her? Obviously not. It's like I'm talking to a brick wall. We're leaving. Where's Malia's mother? Cat. She packed her bags last night and left. She would always be working. Work, work, work. That's all her life was about. Get off your lazy ass. Why don't you pull your weight? I have to do everything around here. Well, there's nothing wrong with work. You should have listened to her. I've had enough. Let Remy take Mila in. That is true. I'm not here to be a therapist, honestly. Is he the one who drowns them in their house with the water? I don't know if I should point to Remy. I don't know. If being dismissive might cause more problems. He obviously didn't want to work. And he didn't want to listen to his wife. You know, I've heard enough. Let Remy take Malia in. Stop sticking your nose in other people's business, child. We're trying to help you, idiot. Stop calling us names and let us help you. Marcus put his hands to his face. He's sobbing. Why is all this happening? Malia must feel so hurt. Go talk to Eleanor. I think I do need help. I'm too drunk to even stand straight. Yeah, we need to find a solution best for Malia. Remember that. Or not. Our person looks sympathetic, so we'll go find Eleanor. Rest up. Thank you. This floor seems comfy. Marcus lurches forward towards you. You easily step back and collapse to the ground, clutching his stomach. Take this. And that. Some of this. Okay. Wow. Just walk in here? Okay. This must be Malia's room. The old lady didn't come with us? I thought that's what she was doing. But maybe she wasn't. Oh. Oh no. The water has happened already. Oh, hi there, Esneo. Rin. I would offer you some tea, but my house is undergoing some renovations. That's an understatement. Remy, are you hurt? No, I'm fine, thankfully. I was having trouble sleeping last night, so I went for a stroll. When I returned this morning, I came back to this. Well, fate has changed. Everything I own, now all meaningless junk. It's an oddly serene sight. Remy breathes a sign of defeat. Kane puts an arm around Remy to comfort her. So how long have you two been a thing? You and Kane must have kept each other up all... no. So how long have you two been a thing? Remy and Kane were doing the dirty? Kane, you sly dog. We don't know you people, though. What? Whatever do you mean? Kane immediately takes his hands off and starts stroking his mustache. Relax, you two. It was only a joke. I think it's cute that you're together. Aw, thanks. We've only told each other's feelings last. Remy gives Kane an elbow to the stomach. Don't go telling the whole world, you fool. Oof. Oh. Yes. Nice jest, you rapscallions. Rapscallions? Okay, that was terrible. Yes, I was over at Kane's house last night. We weren't doing anything. Not all night, anyway. Please keep it a secret. We don't want everyone finding out just yet. Your depraved secret is safe with me. This is so juicy. I'm gonna tell everyone. I didn't take you as a fan of mustaches, Remy. Okay, let's say your depraved secret is safe with me. Take it to the grave, or until we decide to tell everyone. Now it just doesn't feel like the right time. You know, with everyone dying and everything. Remy, we need to talk about Malia. Good luck to both of you. We gotta get going. Okay, let's talk about Malia. Malia? What has that silly monkshin gotten up to this time? Malia needs to be away from her parents. You've seen what's been happening, have you? Malia's the sweetest girl imaginable. I will happily take her in, but I don't feel right separating a child from their parents. Plus, I've got my house. I have no means to take her in, even if I could. We'll go talk to Elder Eleanor. Wow. To find you a new place. We'll talk to Malia's parents about having you take in Malia. The top seems more feasible. Would you? I would owe you so much if you did. I was about to talk to her, but I feel like more urgent things to rescue as much as I can from... Oh. Wow. Would you? I would owe you so much if you did. I was about to talk to her, but I feel it more urgent to rescue as much as I can from the wreckage. Malia's parents should be at their house in the northwest part of the village over the bridge. I also saw Eleanor head towards the cliff. Something regarding Caius? Thanks for me. Don't get up to too much mischief when we're gone. Lovebirds. Hey, we're not going to do anything. Aw. What do you mean, aw? Are you expecting something to happen right in front of my destroyed house? Kane raises a suggestive eyebrow. God damn it, Kane. Remy pushes Kane into the water. Wow, he sunk like a rock. With all that armor on, it didn't even look that deep. That'll teach him. You see air bubbles in the water. He isn't floating to the surface. The air bubbles stop. I don't think he can swim. I'll see you guys in a bit. Remy dives into the water after Kane. Aw, I wish someone would love me as much as that. What the hell is happening? Do you want to be pushed into a lake? Hey, get your hands off of me. You see Sarah running up to you from a distance. Esneo Rin, have you seen Malia's dad? Isn't he at home? Some people said they saw him walking around holding a knife. I was worried he was out to get you two. By the gods! I thought to warn you. He could be going for someone else for all we know, but it's still a dangerous situation. I'll go find the guards. Be careful, you two. We need to find him. Ugh. I don't know if I've already messed things up. Oh, Esneo, fancy seeing you here. I need to look at that book. Okay. He's for hints and stuff, so where could he have gone? Let's check the inn. Let's just check if wow. The inn is a mess. The tables have been violently pushed to the sides. I'm not going to say this again, old man. Give me back my daughter. Okay, I know I was making fun of the innkeeper earlier, but he don't deserve this. Marcus is brandishing a knife with malicious intent. He's clearly drunk, slurring his words. You disgusting coward. If you intend to hurt me, then go right ahead. But there is no way in the 9 hells that I'm giving her back to you. Not when you're clearly too drunk to think. You too? She is my daughter. Mine. Those outsiders have clearly manipulated you all as well. No. What's clear is that after all these years, you have gotten much worse than I could even ever have imagined. I thought meeting your wife and raising this beautiful child would have given you some perspective in life. But no. You dove straight into that bottle. You were still the arrogant, vile, resentful, self-absorbed hypocrite who fails to accept responsibility. Who sees not the joys in what you have, but instead resents the world for your own personal failings. You disgust me. Humphrey. Out of everyone in this village, I trusted that you would be on my side. Why? But you're just like everyone else. Morally correct. Judging me even as I am clearly the one in the right. Can't you see how much I'm suffering? It's about me. Not anything else, just me. I'm the one who you are abandoning while I was left to look after this ungrateful family. None of you cared. You won't keep me from her. I lost one loved one today. I'm not going to lose another one. Please, Dad, don't. Rin. You remember that double suplex we practiced? Rin, wait. Marcus, we just want to talk. I don't know, maybe we should get violent. Okay. Rin, wait. Marcus, we just want to talk. But what about the beating? There's nothing to talk about. What's wrong? Why are you acting like this? Jokes. Rin, get him! Sure thing, boss. Marcus lunges at Humphrey, the barkeep. Humphrey stands resolute and unafraid. Holding his cane firmly, he stares Marcus square in the eye with absolute contempt. You two, every time you have to come in and ruin everything. Beat this man to a pulp. Quick, Rin. I'll tackle his ass. You put your arm under Marcus's armpits and get him in a headlock. Rin gives him a few cheeky blows to the abdomen, enough to knock the wind out of him. As he is reeling back from the pain, both you and Rin grab hold of Marcus. With both your combined strength, you lift him up straight into the air. Wow, you're both lifting Dad up so high. You deliver the finishing blow and throw him down onto the table. That's a table? That was like a big carpet. Urgh. He crashes down and you hear bones crunching. We strong. His neck is bent in a strange way. That felt so good. He isn't dead, is he? Uncle Humphrey, you're bleeding. Uncle? Don't worry, hun. This isn't the first time. 'Tis but a flesh wound. You spot a huge gash in Humphrey's lower abdomen. Dark crimson flows viciously down Humphrey's leg and stains the wooden floor. Blood? Rin seems hypnotized. Pretty. Beautiful. Marcus gets back up and lets out a primal scream. He kicks you in the side of the knee and you hear a sickening crunch as your whole leg bends horrifically and you collapse to the ground. Ugh. Your vision goes black. And Rin doesn't seem to be in their right mind either. It's one of the most painful things you have ever experienced. Waves of pain more excruciating than the last shot through your whole body. You feel nauseous? It's hard to breathe. What is up with that? Looks like we're in the floor. That's Neo! Maybe we did get stabbed in the leg for all we know. Marcus, have you lost your mind? Rin, don't worry, I'll heal you. Sarah, Humphrey's lost a lot of blood. I'm sorry, but stop his bleeding first. Okay, I'm sorry, Rin. Unhand me. They're the ones who attacked me. I was acting in self-defense. You know better than to lie to me. You tried to kill Humphrey, Esneal, and Rin. You coward. Sarah, excuse this old man. I must look so pathetic. Stop talking, Humphrey. Dear, you're going to make it worse. Sarah lays her hands on Humphrey's wound. The bleeding slowly stops. Well, I'm glad he's okay. Reggie, I got Eleanor and Remy. Also, Dale just kind of tagged along. Don't mind me. What the hell is this? Esneal, Rin. Rin gets up while clutching her bruised face. Don't worry about me. Please help Esneal. Your leg, Esneal. You've done well. Everything's going to be okay. What is the meaning of this, Marcus? I'm innocent, Eleanor. Although all these witnesses will literally say it isn't. It's these two outsiders. They've come in here, spouting lies, and destroyed my life. It was literally already destroyed, but for real this time. They are the ones who are guilty. They're trying to take Malia away from me. Probably for good reason. Even with all that has happened, you still think you're in the right. I can't breathe. Please help me. Oops, sorry, I nearly forgot. Warm light emanates from Franz's hands and he holds your leg in place. Your broken leg becomes malleable and he slowly plops your leg joints together. Both of them? All the pain washes away. You're drunk, aren't you? You said you were going to give up the drink. Who cares if I'm drunk? You're the one who utterly failed this village as a leader. I'm going to lash out at everybody. That doesn't mean hitting the bottle whenever times are rough, Marcus. Marcus is absolutely disgusted by how Frond is helping you. And don't get me started on you two. Wow. He's like, I'm extra terrible. You aren't real men. You disgusting goddamn poofs have no right to be in this village. An intense, chilling silence fills the room. Whoosh. Malia gives her dad the biggest slap across the face. She literally had to jump up to smack him in the face. His cheek is burning red. Malia. Shut the hell up, Dad. Shut up. What do you do? Why do you do all these terrible things? Good question. I thought everyone here was your friend. All you talk about is the past. Now everyone left you. And that is everyone else's fault. I know you're no good, but I still want to stay with you. But Malia, can't you see how much it's hurting you? Sarah, it's because you don't want him to be alone. I heard your mother left as well. What? Cat left? The tea is hot. I can't believe it. I know you don't want him to be alone, but you don't need to be the only one to help him, Malia. You're just a kid. Sarah's right. We are all here to help, even though he doesn't really deserve it. Reg, I'm sorry for what my father called you and Frond. Ha! You don't have to apologize for him, Malia. I have heard much, much worse insults. Marcus. It hurts to see how much of a desperate old fool you've become, clinging onto what little love you still have. If only you reached out to us. How could I reach out to any of you people? You're all so happy. Why are you so happy? When I see everyone laughing and getting along with their perfect lives while I feel so empty and miserable inside, it makes me feel like I don't belong. I feel like there's something wrong with me. Yes, actually. Reg is taken aback. He unfurls his fist. You honestly feel that way? You think our lives are perfect? What's wrong with you? We have all lost people in this village. Some days I don't know how to go on living. Marcus, we're sorry that we made you feel this way, even though it's literally just you. But you must know that we're all hurting inside. You should now distance yourself from us. Poofs. Seriously, Marcus, what a weak insult. Fawn starts laughing uncontrollably. Oops, sorry. Serious mode. But listen to your daughter. Why do you not recognize that we're all trying to help? Because none of you cared. You are all so wrapped up in your happiness that you completely left me to rot. Even though I myself never reached out. And even though I myself am simply a jealous asshole. Understand that everyone has their own issues to deal with. He's not 5 years old. Why can't you just listen? Yeah, for real. You have crossed the line, Marcus. You have hurt your own daughter. And have insulted Frond and Reg with immature, homophobic slang. During Pride Month. Terrible. You have done more to help this village than your sorry ass ever has or will. On top of that, you tried to kill Humphrey. We could literally go on because you should probably be in jail, along with our guests. Neo and Rin. I should kick your ass. Yeah, I vote Eleanor kick his ass. Marcus, you keep saying over and over that you just want your daughter back. But how about asking her what she wants? Malia, what do you want? Do you want to stay with your dad? Malia is stunned. All attention is on her. Even her father, who wouldn't stop howling like a chimp, now has his full attention on her. She awkwardly shuffles on the spot. She looks to you, hoping that you have an answer. This is your choice, Malia. Be strong, Malia. What's your heart saying? Make bunny ears with your fingers behind Marcus's head. This is your choice, Malia. Be strong. Yeah. I'ma say, well, she does kind of need encouragement, but I don't know. Her heart might be like, well, I want to help my dad. I don't know. Maybe we'll go with the second one. I don't know how to be strong. Being strong means accepting help from other people. Everyone loves you, Malia. We're all here to support you, no matter what you decide. Even though me and this other girl got here just 2 days ago. Leah starts crying again. She puts her arms to cover her face. Everyone looks sympathetic, but she is quick to stop herself, wiping away the few tears with her sleeve. No, no more crying. Dad, I don't want to be with you. I want to stay with Auntie Remy. You're more than welcome to, Malia. Malia, please, I promise to be better. I can change. Well, change over there by yourself, okay? You said that last time as well. It's my decision, Dad. No. He starts crying. Marcus, you look pathetic. I'll get you some tissues. Marcus, you're acting like you'll never see your daughter again. She at least lives in the same village. How could I ever be with Malia again after what I've done? Well, actually, you can just change your behavior. It's probably best that you never see her again. Whispered Ren. I don't think this adventure would turn out like this. You can start by apologizing to your daughter. I'm so sorry, Malia. Dad, I'm still not going with you, though. The way I see it, you need more help than anyone else. Just show that you're willing to put the effort into changing for your daughter. I didn't expect Dale to be the voice of reason. Change won't come overnight, but I promise if you ask for help, we will all come rushing to help in any way we can. However, right now, Malia needs some time away from you. You guys. Malia holds her dad's hands. You should really be in jail right now, but everything's gonna be okay. Takes a village. Am I disturbing something? What were you doing in there? I was just using the bathroom. That's not a bathroom, you ignoramus. Oh, well, no one go in there for a while. I knew that it wasn't real. Apologies, Eleanor, for being so late. Who the hell are you? Don't you recognize me? What's happening here? Well, this is awkward. Can someone shuffle in a bit? It's hard standing outside. I've never had so many people at my inn before. It's an inn, but it really only holds like 4 people. It'll take too long to explain. Surprise, happy birthday, what? It'll take too long to explain. Say, Kane, was it? Didn't you have a mustache? I liked how it looked on you. Oh, thanks. I just reckoned it was time for a change. Cuff 'em, boys. Secure Marcus for harming Humphrey. You'll get help in jail. You've got it, Eleanor. Talk about an intervention. Thanks, you two, for all that you have done. I have no idea how to repay you two. Ooh, do you have any cake? Cake? What this idiot was meant to say was, we don't need payment. Cake would be marvelous. Thanks, Eleanor. What this idiot meant to say was, we don't need payment. But cake! I admit, I was fearing the worst when you both arrived yesterday. I thought you would just stick your nose into other people's business, just like every other RPG. And I was absolutely correct. Eleanor takes hold of both your hands and Ren's in appreciation. Thank you for coming all this way and butting in as everybody's therapist. Also, thank you for throwing Marcus onto that table. Maybe that'll knock some sense into him. I think I need to see someone about my back. Quiet, Marcus. It has been an hour having you come to Shivering Heights. Reginald walks up to both you and Ren and gives you both a big hug with his huge, sexy arms. He's squeezing the life out of me. So this is what Fran must feel on a daily basis. He's squeezing the life out of me. You're too strong, Reg. Don't kill them, Reggie. Oops, sorry, you two. Farewell, Esneo, Rin. The world might grind you up and spit you out, but keep that noble spirit within you. I wish you the absolute best and safe travels. Fran gives a much gentler embrace than Reg. Goodbye, Esneo, Rin. part of me wishes to join you on your travels, but I think it's sometimes fun to travel in a pair. You learn a lot about each other when you're around the other person for such a long period of time. Tell me about it. The rate at which this crone gets on my nerves. I'm going to strangle you. It's like looking after a child. A child that can kick your ass. What? Nothing. Ron starts giggling. I wish you both even more adventure together. It's been a great pleasure meeting you both. You would never know we lost our child today. I have to do this before I tear up. Goodbye, you two beautiful little monkskins. Remy puts her arms around your shoulders and embraces tightly. She kisses you both on the cheek. Also, you two need to pack food. You can't adventure on an empty stomach. I'll prepare 1 week's worth of food. Guess we're leaving later this day. Remy gives you both a satchel. It is filled with an assortment of divine-smelling pastries, preserved fish, and fresh fruit. Thank you so much, Remy. This looks delicious. Knowing Rin, this would likely last a day. Let's just be thank you so much. Thank you both. We're going to miss you so much. She gives you another hug. This time she lets the hug linger. She really is grateful. Hey, that's no fair. You can't hug her twice. You and Remy are caught off guard as Malia pushes past and nuzzles up to you and Rin. She latches tightly with you. Hey, of course I was going to give you a hug. Malia instead embraces you tighter and buries her face against your stomach. You can tell she's crying. Please don't go. You only just got here. And I'm ready to leave because y'all exhausted me. I'm sorry, Malia, but there's too much out there to see. You said you weren't going to cry anymore. You're right. Don't worry, Malia. We'll be back someday. Meanwhile, promise to be a strong girl, okay? She wipes away her tears. Goodbye, Esneo. Goodbye, Rin. When I grow up, I'm gonna become an adventurer and join you guys. We'd love to have you aboard. Until that day, try to smile even when it's hard. That's corny. We'd love to have you aboard. Yep. Malia gives you both one last hug. It lasts for an age, but she finally lets go. You look around the sea of faces. Some people haven't said a word, but you can tell they are sad to see you leave. After 2 days, you look at Marcus, expecting to see him give you a cold stare. Instead, he looks sad, his eyes cast downward in shame, just as he should. Kane, escort Marcus back to his home and have him under house arrest. We're going to have a long talk. He looks weird without his mustache. You got it, Eleanor. Esneo, Rin, you're always welcome to come back to our village whenever you wish. We'll miss you both. Now get out of here. You're cramping our style. Give a bow. Au revoir. Until we meet again. Now everyone, let's get back to work rebuilding this village. Is it still cursed? For the first time, everyone feels hopeful, even if just for a moment. I mean, I'm okay with this as long as it's no longer cursed, you know? Yurt smiles and rubs his hands together. My, it's a bit chilly today. Why isn't it the dynamic duo Esneo and Rin? Another adventure under your belt. It was a small one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, it could have been better. Could you at least put on some pants? Will we see each other again? I need that book. So, could I have saved Cassius? Because I don't think I'm gonna try again. When we see each other again. I'm sure you'll see this old bag of skeleton again. On the chance that we won't, then take care and a safe journey to the both of you. Thanks, Yurt. You suck at drawing, but you sure know how to navigate the threads of time. Jeez, would you let that go already? I'm embarrassed at my drawing skills. Hey, Esneo, Rin. You gonna stay a bit longer? Did you decide who you're living with? Please don't think too badly of your parents. We have to get going, Malia. Esneo, before you go, can I ask you something? What do you do when you feel sad? I rant to Ren about all my problems. I go outside, think of the things I am grateful for. I remember the good times I've had with friends. That's nice, Esneo, though I don't think I have many friends. I think I've been spending too much time by myself. But everyone in the village is your friend. Oh yeah, that's true. Everyone's an adult though. Plus we're your friends, even when we're gone. Thank you. I'll think of you guys next time I'm sad. She gives everyone one last hug before you leave. Bye, Esneo. Rin. You see Rin is crying her eyes out. Oh no, what's wrong, Rin? It feels nice to cry sometimes. I don't know, it just feels so sad to say goodbye. Rin gets down on her knees and gives Mila the biggest hug ever. How short is Malia? Look after yourself, Malia. Thank you, Rin. Bye, Esneo, Rin. You're off? Time's a-wasted. The capital is a week away. Say, Dale, why are you always by yourself? Huh? You mean why don't I have a partner? Yeah, most people in the village are in a relationship. But I'd rather be by myself, to be honest. I got nothing against relationships and the desire to be with someone. But I feel whole being single, and I don't see anything wrong with that. Alright. Time's a-wasting. Remember to enjoy yourself on the roads. No knowing where they'll take you. The capital is a treacherous place. Watch yourself when you're there. Put her there, Chief. Rin extends a handshake. Likewise, he grips her hand tight. Ah! She takes the pain. May you have the wind on your back and Azura's blessings by your side. Dale salutes you with 2 fingers as you leave the village. Sorry, Esneo, before you go, is it okay if I ask you something in private? Sure, Millie, what's on your mind? Thank you. I promise it won't take long. It's okay, I'll wait here. I love coming here. Not many others in the village come out here. It's a very nice place. Yay, I'm glad I could show you this place, even though this is where we met. I saw how Remy's house was flooded. It doesn't make any sense, like the whole house erupted and flooded from the inside. I keep thinking of the dream I had last night. You were definitely there, you saw what I saw. I forgot about that really quickly. Do you remember when we first met I told you that I could see into the future through my dreams? Now I think what's really happening is that my dreams are affecting the real world. I suspected as much. You already figured that? If that's the case, then that means I was the reason that everyone has been dying here. Oh, whoops. It's not your fault. You can't control what you dream. Okay, we need to get you some shoes, girl. You have a powerful gift. Your dreams will affect the people around you. I like the last one, but I don't like the last sentence. It's not your fault. You can't control what you dream. I know it's not my fault. It's hard for me to believe that. I know I shouldn't blame them, but I think I've been having these bad dreams because of Mom and Dad. All the fighting and the yelling. People catching fire and turning into acid. Don't know what that's about. If I can control my dreams, I can try to have a dream where Mom and Dad get back together again. Do you think that's a bad idea? I hope your parents find happiness. What's important is that you find happiness within yourself. Yeah. She looks up at you. I guess I'm the only one responsible for my own happiness. I'm really glad that I can talk to you about this. I didn't know who else to ask. I'm scared to tell the others in the village. I know they love me, but what if they become scared of me and treat me different? What if they blame me for all the terrible things that have been happening? What if they blame my parents? They do not need to know. If you choose not to tell the others, you must use this power responsibly. You can rule the world if you use this wisely. Yeah, I would say, if you choose not to tell the others, you must use this power responsibly. But then if you tell everybody, they could probably help you, but, you know, train you on your sleeping. But she does have a choice to make. I can do it. I can keep this a secret from everyone. But one more thing. Lately, when I wake up, I would walk over to the mirror or the window and I would see my reflection looking back. When I see my reflection staring back, I say terrible things to myself, like, I can't help it. It's almost become an instinct. You're useless. I hate you. You don't deserve to be happy. I hate that I do that. I don't remember the last time when I looked at the mirror and liked myself. I think it's because they're the type of things Mom and Dad would tell me. But I'm turning 13 years old next year. That means I won't be a kid and I won't have these bad thoughts anymore. Right? Girl, who told you that? Okay. There will always be times when you're stressed or sad. You'll always hear that voice. Sometimes it gets worse. We'll just do the top one? Yeah, you're right. Just because I feel a bit happy now doesn't mean I'll always be happy. What do you think I should do? When you catch yourself doing that, autocorrect yourself. You deserve to be happy. The world is full of people ready to crush you. You have to encourage yourself the most. That's true. Aaliyah say, I'm the sickest, baddest bitch ever. When you're stressed, give yourself 15 minutes to think. Let your thoughts go in and out of your head. Learn to forgive yourself. The sadness and self-hatred is but another part of you. That is true. It's another part of me. All of this, all these feelings are just another side to me. Thank you so much for listening, us Neo. I don't know if I said the right thing. Hey guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Hey Rin, I just finished asking us Neo everything I wanted to ask. I'll let you get on your way. Goodbye. Malia gives you one last hug. The hugger. You sure like your hugs, Malia. It's hard to be happy, but try and be grateful for the little things in life and the friends around you. It's true, I have so many wonderful people here that love and support me. I'm truly happy to have them and to have met you. She looks so tiny. Like literally, physically tiny. Wave goodbye to her. She gives an earnest smile and waves back. Bye. I don't know. We're good with the advice. Back on our way. What? We didn't go up north? Ah, we're here. Wait, why are we back here? This is where we were before. You know it. Now I know we're heading towards the capital. But this place was really nice. I want to see the lake again. Oh, let's go by the tree. Ah, so peaceful. So what did you and Malia talk about? None of your business. But you know, life stuff. A bit too deep for you. About how to be happy. To not be so hard on yourself. Cute. I'm glad she could open up to you. This feels nice. It kind of reminds me of home. Let's set up camp here for the night. I'll try catch some fish for dinner. So it seems like Rin is like the fighter of the group. Of the pair. The last thing you hear is Rin's voice as you doze off. You awaken in pitch black. It feels like you're swimming through an endless dark expanse of water. Fearing that you would drown, you clutch your throat, but you seem to be breathing fine. Suddenly, you see a door in the darkness. Go through the door? Yes. I see Mom and Dad in the distance. Everything is peaceful and still. They look happy, like huge weights were lifted off from their shoulders and they could finally smile again. I can feel my heart racing. It's welling up in joy and pouring out from my body. They simply wave, greeting me with open arms. But as I turn towards them, I realize this isn't real, is it? You're not my real parents. This is all just a dream. A melancholy overcomes me. My previous spark of joy flickers. You understand. You're lucid dreaming, like you said you always wanted to. It feels strange, like somebody else is looking through my eyes and is in my body, but I can't see them. Wait, are you dead? No, Malia, we're not dead. We are but shadows. No, neither of us are dead. I just left the village. Oh yeah, that was really rude of you. No, please don't fight. Don't worry, dear, we won't fight. But be careful, you still don't have full control over your dreams. Wait, if this is a lucid dream, then I can change everything. Mom, Dad, can we all be together again? Please, that's all I want. Malia, I'm sorry, honey, but we can't. I know it means so much for you. Why not? Why? Anxiety overwhelms me without warning, like a painful shroud. Oh no, do you have a sore stomach? Oh dear, I'll get the indigestion medicine. Maybe they were good parents at one point. Damn it, there's nothing here except for this tree. This tree will have to be medicine. What's wrong? I'm sorry that me and your dad can't be together again. But it'll only hurt you more. True. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They embrace me. Please don't be sorry, dear. You separated because of me. Or really because of each other. But I'm gonna blame myself. Because I wasn't quiet enough. I wasn't smart enough. I always cry and I'm a miserable child. I wasn't good enough. I collapsed to my knees. Well, they were pretty terrible parents. The tears stream down my face. I can't stop them from coming down, even when I try. It's so painful, so very painful. Dad hugs me tighter. There, it's okay to cry, Malia. Please don't blame yourself, it's not your fault. Everything is going to be okay. We're not perfect either, but you knew that already. Mom and Dad's face look so sad. I've never seen them like this. Sometimes moms and dads just grow apart. Even when we try to make it work, sometimes it's not possible. And it's really tough. We are so sorry that we hurt you. Mom, why did you leave? It's too hard to explain. I just couldn't do this anymore. But it's nothing to do with how you are. You are a beautiful angel and don't think you are any less. Me and your dad are so extremely proud at who you have grown up to be at 13 years old. You are kind-hearted, gentle, and deep, and care deeply about those around you. We have no idea where you got that from. We're sorry that we don't tell you this enough. We only want you to be happy, to grow up strong, and live your life as full as you can. Their words hit me so much, but the aftertaste is equally painful and bitter. I get back up. You're not real. None of this is real. The real mom and dad would never say this. They're mean and nasty. They make me feel rotten and useless and unwanted. They're both just a part of my dream, my wild imagination. You always said my imagination will only bring me sadness. Malia. You're right, Malia. We aren't real. We have no right to ask for forgiveness. I don't want this. This hurts too much. Please, somebody. I want to wake up. I cradle my arms around my body to try and calm myself. It hurts to see you. I can't change anything, even in my dreams. Should she stay back? Yeah, I guess I'll... Oh, whoops. I didn't know I was controlling Malia. I thought it was... me myself. I don't care if you're not real. I hug them so tightly. This won't kill them in real life, right? It hurts, but I don't want to let go. I'll miss you both. Dad's in jail and Mom, she went to Timbuktu. I want this moment to last forever. They're taken aback. I can't see their faces, but I can hear them tear up. Their body is shaking. They seem so vulnerable, like they're going to disappear at any moment. I feel their tears fall upon my clothes. We'll miss you too, dear. We'll miss you so, so much, my cute angel. Their touch becomes lighter. It feels like they're drifting away. Things are going to be hard. But please remember to stay strong and to not let the world or others crush your spirit, like we did. Goodbye, Malia. Wait. Wait, I said. I wake up on my bed. I can feel that my pillow is wet. Was I crying in my sleep? The dream felt so real, because my dreams are, well, they're kind of real. It was snowing, I think. I was talking to Mom and Dad. The more I try and remember it, the more I want to cry. They'll never be together again. I grab my pillow tightly. I want to dream longer. There are so many things I want to tell them. Even though I should probably just patch up this village. So much left unsaid. But maybe we are supposed to forget what we dreamed about. It's for the best. I'm hurt. I can see my reflection looking back at me in this window. You useless. No. Stop it. We don't need to get comfortable because we're used to trauma. Even though it's hard, I want to try and be happy. What did she say again? All these feelings are but another part of me, and to learn to forgive myself. I look at my reflection. Is the reason why I've been saying I hate you is because all I can see when I look at you are all the bad parts of me? I hate it when I get sad or angry because it reminds me that I have no control over certain things. And to me, it feels immature and dumb to have these emotions because even if I scream or cry, it's not going to change anything. And so I look at you and I hate everything I see because I want you to be better and to learn to accept things about your life. But I'm not being fair at all to myself. It's okay for us to cry or be sad or feel ashamed or helpless or angry because it's a completely normal thing to do. It feels like something clicked in my head. Are you okay, Malia? No, I'm not okay. You've been calling me useless and that you hate me for a long time, and it makes me feel really bad. But I forgive you because we both have been going through some hard times with Mom and Dad. But it should be okay now. This feels really weird, but I can feel it working. Thank you for forgiving me. What else do you need? I want breakfast. Yes, food would be amazing. Remy should have some cereal. I can feel the sun coming into my room. My whole body feels warm. For the first time, everything feels like it's going to be okay. That I'm happy to be alive. I wipe the tears from my eyes. Am I supposed to control her now? Okay. Well, if anything, that's a realistic or a better approach. Two things can be true at one time, you know? Malia's mind was eased by the efforts of us. With the support of everyone at Shivering Hearts, her nightmares have subsided and have stopped plaguing the land. Thank God. Malia came to the conclusion that her dreams were not foretelling the future, but rather what she saw in her dreams instead came true. Through your guidance, Malia decided not to tell anyone in the village about this fact. She tried to keep it a secret through many months. Despite the love from the people around her, she felt she couldn't reach out to them and tried to shoulder the burden by herself. Okay, look. I don't know what these people are capable of. I told her that because they might not be able to accept that their child died on a cliff because she was having a bad dream. With no one to turn to, the nightmares return. However, an unlikely soul takes interest. Malia, my poor child, don't worry. Mrs. Mittens will make everything better. I can help you control your power. Thank you, Mittens. We can only hope that it doesn't consume her once again. And through the guidance of Mrs. Mittens, she can gain control of her power, even though Mrs. Mittens was evil. It is unclear what dark motivation lies beneath Miss Mittens' cold eyes. Hey, that's rude. Oops, sorry, Miss Mittens. You know what? That makes sense now. The boy did say some mean shit, and that's why he ended up on the shit list in her dream. Okay. Maybe Miss Mittens is part of her that knows how to use that power. Filled with unresolved issues of pain and guilt, Marcus leaves Shivering Hearts in search of his partner, Cat. It was a distressing day for Malia, but with the loving help and support of everyone in Shivering Heights, she comes to accept her father's decision, even if it is a selfish one. One positive thing from this is Marcus swears off alcohol for the rest of his days. He promises to himself that if he were to find Kat, that he would want to apologize to her sober, with an unclouded mind. He begins his journey west, towards Kat's home town of Una, where they first met. So it comes to pass at Shivering Hearts. However, a few questions remain. Wow, can't speak. However, a few questions remain. What of you and your companions? You remain on your path towards the capital of Euro, the city of 1,000 faces. Rin remains by your side as a loyal friend. After waking up to a delicious breakfast made by Rin, you continue your travels to the capital. She turns to you. Say, do you think that things could have gone differently at Shivering Hearts? Things could always be different. No, only when you look back, you wonder if things could have been different. Yeah, things could always be different. Oh, how very philosophical. I'll put that on your tombstone. There are no choices. Nothing but a straight line. The illusion comes afterwards when you ask, why me and what if? When you look back, see the branches like a pruned bonsai tree or a forked lightning. If you had done something differently, it wouldn't be you. It would be someone else looking back asking a different set of questions. I remember that on a fortune cookie. That is the most profound fortune cookie I've ever heard. It's a very long fortune cookie. I knew you stole it from somewhere. I'm just gonna go with the first one. I know, right? How did they fit all of that? Sarah was touched by her experience of meeting you. She continues her travels where she finds herself further east to the underwater city of Rashomo. However, mass guild wars break out and no one is allowed to leave the city. You can only hope that she makes it out alive. You last see her having coffee at her usual spot at the inn. And what of Gerald, the stalwart knight? He was last seen riding off into the sunset on his motorcycle. He had a motorcycle with his old friend Yurt riding passenger behind him. Who knows what they will encounter in their travels. But what of the strange mushrooms that Rumi gave you? That is a story for another time. With that, the journey comes to a close. To all the people you have met, you might meet them again. Until then, stay safe. If I don't see you again, then farewell. The cute little send-off. I can't believe I fucked that up. But it seems like we could not have saved Cassius even if we wanted to. Right? Oh, that's the whole game? Jeez, it seemed like there would be more. Well, okay. So now, I'm gonna see if I can save. I'm gonna see if I can save Cassius. I forgot what the hell I was doing and what part of this was happening. Okay. So the answer is dreams, right? The answer is dreams. Alright, hey, can you understand what it's saying? Oh yeah, I am a cat. Just because I have cat ears doesn't mean I can talk to cats. It's saying the pink-haired girl should mind her business. It's saying must attack grass is tasty. Let's just say we don't know. Man, that's a shame. Does that mean you have 4 ears? 2 human ears and 2 cat ears? Which one is for listening? I find that very racist to my people, Rin. Oh my god. Some things are best left to the imagination. Let's do that at the first top, because that's funny. Hey, I'm not being racist. It's an honest question. Is it racist? Am I a racist? Maybe I am. I'm not sure about anything anymore. I'll let the boy go if you can answer me this riddle, friend. At first I thought that was the riddle. I'm certain that it's dreams. Look you, I'm taking this kid whether he's alive or not. But I don't want to shake it up, so we're gonna do with the riddle. Okay, they'll let Cassius go if I'm right. We're gonna say dreams. To sleep, perchance to dream. Ah, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come. You are correct. Thank God. I am indeed a dream. I am but a temporary escape from reality. A landscape of memory and emotion. A madhouse of truth and untruth given equal priority. Extrapolating. Meaning is fruitless and can lead to false conclusions. I disagree, all of that is completely subjective. Dreams are nonsense, but our emotional response is powerful. Alright, whatever, just free the kid. Alright, whatever, just free the kid. As promised, you can take the kid back. Farewell, my sweet children. I trust that we never cross paths again. The cat's expression returns to normal. It as if it was regained consciousness. The boy also regains consciousness. His eyes aren't glazed over anymore. What just happened? I dreamt that Mrs. Mittens came back to life, and that she was trying to kill me. What a terrifying dream. Mittens, how are you alive? She starts stroking against the little boy's leg. It's great that your cat came back. Come now, your parents are waiting. I will, thank you so much. My name's Cassius. What are your names? S-Neo, don't you forget it, punk. Just kidding. My name's S-Neo. This is my adventuring friend, Ren. Thank you so much, S-Neo and Ren. Cassius looks down at his feet. His expression changes and is full of regret. Malia, she wasn't lying to me. I said all those horrible things to her. I have to find her and tell her I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I'm so very, very grateful, but also really scared. What if Miss Mittens wants to eat my flesh? What if being dead has changed her? Okay, here's what you do. Make a sudden move. Nah. I wouldn't worry about it. Okay, if you say so. Cassius eyes up Mittens. I got my eyes on you, Mittens. Maybe she'll have a friend now that we've saved Cassius. Maybe that makes all the difference. Even though he was a butthole. That's Neo Rin. Tight embrace my spine. He's weeping. Thank you both so much. Cassius told us how you saved him. You have my deepest love and respect. We have some things to attend to, but tomorrow I promise I'll find something to reward you with. Frond. Asneo Rin, you have my deepest gratitude. Cassius told us of you saving him. We have a few things to attend to, but I promise some kind of reward for your efforts. I really thought we'd all be doomed as a species, but you two are amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's talk to Skeleton Man. And we're gonna see if we can get a different outcome with Malia. Okay, this is like the second day. This is after the dream, where we learned that Malia has powers. This is a bit different, so I'm showing it to you. Hey, it's you two. You rescued me from Mrs. Mittens when she was possessed by a demon. A demon. Cassius, my boy. Reg and I can't seem to find those adventurers that saved you. Hang on, Frond, is that them? Running fast. As Neil Rin, we can't thank you enough for saving our son. I'm so grateful that you came in time. We're both so powerless to save Cassius. If it weren't for you too. Frond starts tearing up greatly. Tears fall down his sharp features. There, Frond, no need to cry. We are both retired adventurers. So it moves us that there are still young people who are pursuing the adventuring life. Meddling. But for the good of the people. Keep that spark inside you. Life can be very difficult, and doubly so when you take the adventuring life. Most young people are content with the safe life, being told what to do and to not take any risks. Thanks, I guess? Now, Frond, we don't fully know the struggles of young people. The young often have to pay for the mistakes of the parents. We don't have any gold as a reward, but please take this ring. It holds untold power. Reginald reaches for the gold ring on his middle finger and pulls it off with his right hand. There is a visible tan line where he pulls off the ring. You can see the veins and the hair on his muscular hands. You have received Reginald's ring. What does it do? I don't really know, hence the term untold power. Untold power. Thank you two again. Take care on the road, you two. You have my blessing. Bias, Neorin. Thanks, everyone. May you all lead amazing lives together as a family. Ah, shucks, you're beginning to bring a tear in my eye. Run along now. Maybe the first one. Everyone says their farewells. We still have to talk to Eleanor? Yes. You and Rin did a wonderful thing saving Cassius, which you didn't do in the first run. When he started telling me how Mittens was possessed and nearly killed him, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, my deepest gratitude. However, there's something that you wish to talk to me about, isn't there? Malia's parents have been screaming at me. Yep. Okay, we're back here at the lake and we're gonna try and say different things. It's basically we just gotta change not having her keep the secret. Okay, we're gonna say everyone in the village has the right to know. Even though I don't agree with that personally, but Millie doesn't have a support group. Okay. They could hate me, all the pain I've caused because I can't control my dreams. But you're right, they deserve to know. I'll make sure to tell everyone. Oh, one more thing. Lately when I wake up, I would walk over to the mirror and say really mean shit. We're just gonna say bye. So we're gonna see if we get different outcomes. Okay, here we are with the epilogue stuff. Alright, with the support of everyone at Shivering Hearts, her nightmares have subsided and have stopped plaguing the land. Through your guidance, Mila bravely speaks up and tells everyone about her dreams and how she feels that they are actually the cause of everything. Some find it hard to believe, but fate has other plans. One night, Mila has an ominous dream where the Eleanor sisters, Valerie, rises from her grave and proceeds to wreak destruction. What? She tries to warn everyone, but it is too late. An unspeakable monstrosity inhabits the corpse of Valerie. The battle wages furiously. The final showdown happens by the cliff's edge. Jeez, talk about dramatic. The creature that assumed Valerie's form was defeated and sent back to her hellish dimension. There were severe injuries and no one was left unscathed. Valerie. Eleanor falls to her knees. She's badly wounded. Watching you die once more is too much. I'm sorry, everyone. It was because of me that Valerie and everybody else died in the first place. You stupid girl. Can't you see we don't care about that? We don't need you to apologize. You didn't do anything wrong. Malia, I fear this power is beyond what any of us could have imagined. Please don't be sorry. It was our fault for not listening. That wasn't Valerie. It is a being of pure chaos called the Slayer. It is an ancient being long before our time. We've only just managed to defeat it, but who knows what creature can pass into our world through your dreams. Yeah, her dream might be a portal, actually. Malia, tell us everything about your dreams. We're sorry for not believing you before. This can affect the fate of our world. Auntie Eleanor, what is it, dear? I'm so sorry for not telling you. After I saw Valerie die, I was so scared to tell you anything. I didn't want you to hate me for causing Valerie to pass. Malia. Eleanor cradles Malia with her arms. I don't dare blame you for anything. You don't have control over this power. I promise that everything will be okay. The rest of the villagers will have to come to terms with how they have a being of cosmic divinity amongst them in the form of Malia. Her power needs to be hidden from the rest of the world, and under the tutelage and guidance from everyone at Shivering Heights, Malia will hopefully find a way to control this power. For now, she will try to have a normal childhood as she can. Okay. Okay, he still leaves. That's basically the same. So I guess everyone is a fighter. Like, it's an RPG, everybody has powers. Okay. So it comes to pass at Shivering Heights. Shivering Hearts. Shivering Heights. Okay. You know what? I didn't even get to talk to oh, you know, we probably already did all that. I was about to say we probably didn't get to talk to Sarah. So I'm guessing with like some of this, we probably would have adventured with her going to, we would have adventured to that underwater place to help her out, and then met Gerald and the skeleton Gert. So there were supposed to be other adventures to be had. It'd be okay if they were made as their own separate games, I think. It's kind of nice to have a short game, if I'm being honest. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that one more thing. Like, I'm curious, you know? Like, can I actually just leave the village? And does that just automatically give us like a bad ending? Because I almost left during one of these sequences. So we're gonna leave. Huh? Wait, really? Yes, really, come on. Ha! No way, what the heck? We can't just leave now, that won't solve anything. But I'm the leader and I decide that we're leaving. If you're leaving, then I'm staying. No way I'm leaving things the way they are. I'm going to solve everything without you. Good luck with that, Rin. Farewell. I mean, I would never do this, but I don't need luck. I don't need you. She hangs her head in sadness. You really do mean it, don't you? She pushes you away. What? Alright, I'll see you around. No, you won't be seeing me around. Goodbye. Nothing stops you from walking out of the village. As you keep walking, the view of Shivering Hearts disappears from sight. Later you hear tales of Shivering Hearts in hushed whispers among your loathsome travels. You return 3 months later. Oh, this is the bad end. Everybody turned into a puddle. Did Rin turn into a puddle too? Ah, Rin. Well, I mean, it was kind of hard to figure that shit out by yourself. 3 months later. Well, there's what's their names. Her house is still flooded. A whole mess. It just looks like there were so many people who lived here, and yet Cassius is a puddle. So this is the end. Well done, you've made it this far. I still never got to find out what I even am, who I am, why I was brought here. Maybe it wasn't important figuring out how I was summoned through Malia's dreams as a conduit. But it's important for me. I want to know, did you have any plans for me beyond this? Was I summoned for one purpose and I was to be dismissed once that purpose was fulfilled? But nonetheless, thank you for giving me this opportunity for life. Life is a rare gift. It could be so easily snuffed out, just like it has been in this village. I can see you through her eyes. It's a miraculous sight to behold. Minz looks directly into your eyes. Her eyes glisten in tears. It's as if she's looking directly at the sun, but she cannot look away. She's enraptured by your gaze. I can feel my heart shaking. It feels so small, like my whole being is going to disappear. It feels like if I stop talking, the flame inside me is going to snuff out. I'm so scared. I know you can't talk, but please tell me why I was brought into this world. I want to dedicate you to my cat, Sammy. I wish to see his dumb face again. You are your own being. Be content in that. You are beautiful. You're right. I guess no answer would ever satisfy me. I'll have to find the answer for myself. This place is beautiful. I wouldn't mind dying in a place like this. Don't do it. Well, erased from existence, I guess. Malia has forgotten about you. I wonder if we can go into the inn. Up. Up. Okay. Which one is supposed to be Ren? Because even Skeleton Man is gone. You know, you would think Skeleton Man would still be here. But it's been 3 months. He's went somewhere else. Whoa. I wasn't actually expecting to find anything. Malia is lying in bed, cutting her head and clutching her head so hard she's digging into her flesh. Her eyes are red and bloodshot like she's dug into her corneas. Her eyes are wide open, but it doesn't look like she can see. Her face is paralyzed with terror and sadness. She is horribly twitching and shaking. Everyone's dead. Mom, Dad, Remy, Grandma. The visions. Please make it stop. Rin, please. Please make it stop. I don't want this. Please, I want to wake up. Where are you, Rin? I can't see you. Everything's gonna be okay, Malia. Here, drink this. You'll feel better soon. Rin pours a vial into Malia's mouth and closes her mouth and makes her swallow. Malia drinks it and chokes up. She takes her last breath as her eyes glaze over and blood pours from the corners of her mouth. Malia. Rin grits her teeth intensely. She screams loudly in mortifying pain and frustration. Her wails are like a horrifying banshee. She sobs quietly. Her tears fall onto Malia's still body. Why didn't you do that sooner? You. What happened? What happened? Everyone is dead, you fucking coward. How dare you show your face after what you did? Girl, it was not my job. Malia wasn't seeing the future in her dreams. Her worsening mental state warped her dreams into horrifying nightmares and started to infect the real world. Her family life was causing her immense emotional stress and heartache. That's when more people started dying. I was too late. Malia was already too far gone. She started self-harming to distract from the pain. Eleanor told me that the only way to fix things now was to end Malia's life. I was against it. I kept trying to find another way to fix Malia's mind. But after her parents died, she became inconsolable. Her visions became more extreme with each passing day. She would wake up screaming. Now Eleanor's dead. I had to put Malia out of her misery. She just kept saying, I'm sorry. This is all my fault. This is all because of you. Because you left. I trusted you. She grabs you violently by the collar. Rin, I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. She doesn't listen to you. Overcome with rage, she violently throws you against the window. Well. What the fuck? The window shatters into hundreds of deadly shards. You see a flash of crimson running down your arms. You feel like you're losing blood, because you are. Rin grabs a hold of one of the shards of glass and holds it tight. It cuts into her. This is what you deserve. What? As she holds it above your head, you feel blood dropping down her hand onto your body. However, she lets go of the glass. It drops to the floor, staining the floor with blood. She drops to her knees and starts sobbing. Why did it have to be this way? I can feel it now. I have been cursed by Malia's dreams. My body is turning to mush from the inside. We were going to have so many more adventures. Rin's hand reaches out to you as her blood-covered fingers lightly touch your face. You feel them quickly turn cold and your entire body collapse in and on itself. Her eyes fall into her skull and her mouth opens. monstrously wide as if to scream, but no words come out. Her body turns to liquid and she collapses. There's a foul smell. Goo. She has nothing to say. Leah's dead, her body is still. She looks peaceful, as if she's only sleeping. But she's been trying to do forever. Are we not injured? Is Skeleton Man outside now? Yes. Your thread is broken. Now that Malia is gone, there is no one that can hold the nightmare back. Soon it will spread. No matter to me. I've lived through many an apocalypse before. Without warning, the skeleton grabs hold of your skull with both hands and nearly crushes it. You struggle all you can and try to pull it off of you, but it's no use. It locks eyes with you, and you feel your soul being drained. Waves of unimaginable pain overwhelm your body. Suddenly, it lets go. Ah, delicious. I have left you with a fraction of your divinity. I was going to take your life, but I think it'll be more fun to let you live with what you've done. Why was this my responsibility? Farewell. Be the therapist. Be their therapist. You were basically being nice the whole time, but let's face it. That's what adventurers are. They're therapists. I'm not even gonna let you save this state file. Welp. A gust of wind kicks up a flurry of autumn leaves around you as you leave Shivering Hearts. Almost at heights again. With your soul drained, you are unable to speak to anyone else. You wander the earth for the rest of your days. Okay. Well, that was Shivering Hearts. I think it was interesting. I like the colors, first of all, and I'm surprised my eyes are not getting tired because they're so bright. But I like watercolor, so this was up my alley. I really like art. It was like a nice little change from kind of how RPG Maker is usually used, or usually the type of assets that I see. So it was nice to see something hand painted and pencil lines. I like that. Story was a good blend. It was highly more so leaning to the therapy side of RPG, especially because you're fixing everybody's life and their problems and doing chores and whatever needs to be done in a village or whatever it is that you do. And it's like, what if these people had real problems and they had like these realistic reactions to those things, you know? It takes a village. But yeah, I think it was interesting. And there's kind of like this idea in one of those, in our first ending, where Malia gets the cat as like her familiar to shoulder the burden with her to keep back the nightmares or whatever. And it kind of suggests that the cat is going to kind of be part of the story. Like if there were more adventures to be on, like perhaps the one with the Water Kingdom that Sarah ends up going to. So the Water Kingdom that Sarah goes to in that epilogue might be an adventure. Yurt and Gerald going their separate way might be an adventure. I think they're the only two that left. Everybody else stays in Shivering Hearts. And because apparently there's this nightmare that seems to be an entity that Malia is literally keeping in check unknowingly, maybe that infects the rest of the story if there was one. So maybe we go to the water place and we help Sarah in that situation, but it all stems back to Shivering Hearts with Malia keeping things back. But anyway, I like it. I like the colors, I like the art, I like the story. I think this was really niche and just weird enough and just simple enough. The The length of this game is perfect. But yeah, I would like to see more come out from this indie developer and artist, because that was just nice and pleasant. It's kind of sad they only have 7 reviews on Steam, so we're gonna have to change that. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't know what we're gonna be playing, but this was a nice little change from the horror that we've been playing. Not that this wasn't a psychological one, but it matched the channel. So yeah, in the next one, see you guys then. Bye.